For Biafra must be restored, for there is nothing the enemies can do about it. We have come that the will of the Most High may prevail. Radio Biafra is unorthodox. The way we do things are markedly different from how others do it. We are under divine instruction. We have come that IKECHUKWU may take control of these very proceedings this evening, for we are nothing without him. O Elohim, unto thee we repose all that we are. Do not allow your children, IPOB, to be put to shame. Do not allow us to be devoured by the hands of the wicked. Do not allow us, O mighty one, to fall prey to those who do not know thee. You will deliver us, not because we are righteous, but because of your mercy. Hear our cry and our supplication. We are not armed. We have not killed anyone. We have not jailed anyone. We have not done anything at all to warrant the level of destruction and carnage being visited upon your children. The same way Israel suffered, so is Biafra suffering today. And if you, Elohim, can deliver Israel, so will you deliver Biafra. That is our hope. That is our anchor of everything that we hold dear as a race and as a people. You brought Biafra that light may come into Africa. You gave us hope because we are in a continent of hopelessness. And by thy grace, Biafra shall be restored. We shall be resurrected. We shall crown our efforts with the glory by the grace of the Most High himself. We are not strong. We do not pretend to be strong. All we do is to submit ourselves to your will, that your will may be done upon our lives. We have lost many people. We have lost so many good people. Their sacrifice will never be forgotten. We shall honor them, and for their sake Biafra will come. Israel lost people, and today Israel is here as a beacon of hope in a land filled with darkness. We beseech thee, Elohim, because we are wandering all over the world, hoping against every hope that things will turn around for the better. It has never turned around for the better. Instead, it is getting worse. Please do not abandon your children. You have given us a commission, and we must accomplish it in our lifetime. We have come to honor your holy name. We have come to praise thee. We have come to honor thee, that your name may be glorified, adored, and praised forever and ever. Ise, Ise, Ise. I welcome each and every one of you, wherever you are all over the world, and I ask
Good evening, wonderful people of Biafra. I don't know if you can hear me. Please, if you can hear me, indicate. I've got some network issue here. If you can hear the sound of my voice, please do me a favor to indicate that to me. There's a bit of a network issue. So, but I think I'm coming out live. I think it's clearer now to me. So, fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom, if you can hear me, my name's Mazi IKECHUKWU Umeh, and I'm reaching you out here from United Kingdom, approximately 4 minutes on top of the hour, whatever you might be listening to my voice. Approximately 4 minutes on top of the hour, whatever you might be listening to my voice. Okay, so yeah. Thank you all. It's a bit of hectic this evening, but we'll stay through it. So today is the 4th of April 2023, the year of our Lord. And fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom, this evening is a bit of emergency, but I need to come on air to clear some doubts and some shenanigans that has been going on, the servitude that the enemy at the gates and the gang of criminals that have tried to possess the possession they will never ever in their lifetime. This evening, there are some things I want to lay to bear. But before then, our hero and heroines that have laid down more than in our bar on the 31st of March 2023. That's the issue that we'll be dealing with this evening. I'm not gonna take so long on this broadcast. It's going to be very short and explosive. As you all can see on the screen, they kill us once again. Why? The faceless Chinas and cohort led our comrades to their early graves. This is what we'll be talking about this evening. And everybody must bear in mind that anybody disobeys our supreme leader, Nnamdi Kanu, attract heavy consequences. Very massive one. Very massive one. And I see so many people talking about people should hack in and hear and follow instruction. And it beat my imagination on the direction that these men are and they want to lead our people. They have sold out. But our duty here is to let Biafrans know without any prejudice. Tonight, I want to bring it to your attention that what happened in Aba was a pure state managed by Chike Doziem. He is the one claiming to be the HND leading IPOB. His henchman, which is the faceless China Sanworu that lives in desert sniffing dust, is the one they have unleashed like a mad dog to be making unguarded statements, endangering the life of our people. That is not enough. They stage unwarranted protest that Onyendu have standing order. Our leader have cancelled every form of gathering of IPOB or protest in Biafra land before ever even he was renditioned. Having said that, if you want to be those that want to disobey Onyendu and go on a rampage on claiming that they are in solidarity march for Onyendu, I will not blame our comrade, but who are we blaming? Are those China Sanworu proclaimed that they're going to be a protest. I'm going to play his voice here. What he said in Radio Biafra yesterday is not my interest because everything he said, he lied. Because on the 31st, when this incident happened, never any of them come out to say any word. They never uttered a word because immediately this thing happened, they held a meeting. This is not hearsay. This is what happened with their media rats they've got, not to mention what has transpired in Aba. That is why if you listen to my broadcast, the last broadcast I made, I said I will not mention on Friday. The day this thing happened, I made a broadcast. And I said I will not say a word until we ascertain what happened on the ground. Some people were saying that, oh, Kanu share the the protest. Why wouldn't they share the protest? These are Biafrans. And we cannot come out to grass our own. That is how you know those that heart are pure. You guys are vindictive. Because whatever that comes good from IPOB, you never shared it. You think he's going to be petty like you people? People that have given everything, the two parents have died. 2017, Kanu was present in Afaruku Ibek. He saw what happened there. Just like the faceless monk is comparing what have transpired in Aba and what happened on September 14, 2017. Ironically. And people are saying, oh, you shared it. He shared it. And so flipping what? Because it's Biafrans. So protest, because if you stage protest claiming that these are ESN, we don't need to tell you what to do. Back in the day, we staged so many protests. And those protests was managed properly, timely, without casualty. IPOB underdogs from 2015, 16, 17, we sustained so many casualty, and that was what brought IPOB where we are, because people decided to lay their life. And IPOB, anytime we are on protest, we are what they call on-spot account. Those that will be giving report what is happening on the ground. On Radio Biafra, the person that was shouting that this Abia State ESN State Command was not connected to Radio Biafra to tell Radio Biafra what was happening, but he's on Facebook telling the DSS that this is Abia State ESN State Command. Ironically, you guys set up our people to be mowed down. Over 50 men were mowed down yesterday. The injured one and over 100 of them are missing, courtesy of men that are claiming they are the leadership. And you want people to listen to you? Haven't I said this to China Sanwo or whatever that guy name is, or whoever that is propelling this monster? That in the real world, if you have not known, I told you, go and study about Liberia and Sierra Leone. This is the recent rebel war that have gone. What is it called? The Ugandans and Burundis. That was, a bit. Houthis is a bit far. I'm talking about what's happened recently. The United Nations Commission inquiry in Sierra Leone and knew those people that were, indicted, all of them, including Charles Taylor. That's what I've told you, that you're going to smell the same thing. You people see UN motto, you don't understand how UN function, but I don't want to dabble into that. What I'm here specifically to lay to bear tonight to Biafran to understand that what transpired in Aba was orchestrated to kill our people. That is why 72 hours, just like when Onyendu told them to suspend sit at home, disobedience of Mazi Nnamdi cannot attract a heavy consequences. And our people blood has been, there's a bloodbath in the land of Biafra on 31st of March 2023, courtesy of Chike Doziem. I just want to make Biafrans understand. They came on Radio Biafra yesterday telling you they didn't know about the broadcast, but forgotten that he opened his mouth and said they're going to be a series of broadcast. And Abia State coordinator was on the phone with them. I will come to that. So this broadcast is solemnly. I have been saying this from day one. A lot of people don't understand where we are coming from. We don't just come out and we don't accuse people falsely. China Sanwo, if he's a human being, like I say, I have defended him as a hierarchy of IPOB, and I have evidence to prove it. But when we discover that this guy, because when Chike doesn't fail with other enclaves they have gone around, they couldn't achieve anything. Now they decided to use somebody that nobody knows who he is vastly now to perpetrate their crimes. Approaching people. China Sanwo is an Engwa man, so Aba is his hench place. He knows what is happening there. He can't come here and tell you that he was not on the phone on when this protest was going on. And they allowed those guys to march from where they started to where all this whole thing took place. And Abia State coordinator was wearing black. You ask yourself why? Why was he he was an easy target? That's the reason why they asked him to wear that black trouser. Why did he separate himself from others? Since they have sold Aba Fendi or whatever they call it, they say the solidarity to Onyendu. How hypocritical you guys will be is not for Mazi Nnamdi. Biafrans must understand that the protest that happened in Aba was not for the interest of Onyendu. Just like Onyendu told them, suspend the sit at home 72 hours. They went ahead and do that. And now they're telling you that to obey the leadership, that one mistake. No, they know that one mistake will cost a lot. That you see, this is the reason why we have been telling you guys you need to activate your frontal lobe. We are not here to pet people. But China Sanwo-Olu and Chike Doziem and this gang of criminals have they killed, they have engineered the mastermind, the criminality in the Biafra land is not enough for them, but now they have come out now to set up IPOB members and murder them in the cold blood. And telling you that they was not aware. You listen to the idiot, what he was talking. You know, every time he come to the Biafra, I remember before even the election, he was ranting that ESN was going to go and defend the Igbos in Lagos. He making a cynical comment. All these comments is detrimental to our leader. ESN was solemnly formed to protect our farmlands and our bushes. Onyendu said if you see any ESN in our township, that person must be arrested. Then now, you guys set up our people on the background. There's a lunatic that lives in Aba, one girl they call Cindy Peters or whatever they call his name. I will mention his name tonight because all of them must understand that whatever they have done, that we are aware of what they did. To kill our people is the last thing you will do. And at the end of the day, you come out and deny that you should obey the leadership. I'm asking you, which leadership are they going to obey? You guys have sowed the seed of decoy. You can nobody know who you are, and nobody will respect you. Nobody will take command from you. I've said this over time. People don't understand. We're not dabbling into security in Biafra land. That's not hidden anymore. China Sanwo-Olu, I'm going to play your voice here. If you're a human being, even your irats know that you are killing our people. It's not something that is hidden. It's not hidden anymore. There's nothing hidden there anymore. It's not a hidden stuff. It is quite transparent. And they have busted with ESN. They have done a lot of, state manage, come out and show force about ESN, what you can do or what you cannot do. He lives in Kuwait, you're not in Biafra land. And I think people will be loyal to you when you're not loyal to our leader. Are you insane? Are you that demented? Or you don't think? Or because I've set out to kill our people? You guys have collected money. I will upload what he wrote here. The election have gone because you guys knew you guys have collected bribe. You are no Kezi gave you guys money. And now he perfected it now to share the blood of our people. You are quick to write, you coming to Radio Biafra. You're quick to respond in things. But after you murdered our people, now you start blogging in your page. We have all the information. Like we said, you guys are learners. You after go and check China Sanwo-Olu on 31st. What did China Sanwo-Olu do from 31st to 1st second? Until yesterday he come to the yapping. What was he writing about? He only responded when we called him out. That was the only thing what he did. Now he compared it to what happened in Afali-Kwibeg, what happened at Aba High School. But forgetting that all this incident you call that was a responsive when these things happened. That we were there. Men were on the ground. Radio Biafra was on, checkmating whatever that have transpired on those incidents you have mentioned. You see how you making mockery of yourself? Now they're killing Igbo in Lagos. This is utterances you guys are igniting Radio Biafra. That is why one useless man there, one APC man mentioned IPOB. IPOB now become like henchman to you people. IPOB is a household name. Our people have paid the ultimate price. We are not gangster or bandits. We set outside, we set the goals, we set our agenda. Nobody set agenda for us. But you guys came to bastardize IPOB. What they planned on 2015 to weaken IPOB within is what you guys come to perfect. But I told you guys, every single one of you eat your flesh of your own flesh. For daring this time around in 2023 to share, to water the blood of Biafrans in Biafra land. In pursuit of what only God knows what you people want. You want Mazi and kind of death. And when it comes to Okukano family, your body itches. I said it from day one that they have a pathological hatred. Your hatred to Okukano family is unparalleled. Because your anger, you are the first person that come on Radio Biafra to malign the Onyendu's family. And nitwit Aba and follow suit. And now you guys ganked up to kill our people. I want to make it abundantly clear. I'm not going to be here for long. I just want Biafrans to know that Chike Doziem and China Sanwo-Olu, the faceless monk that live in desert, whatever they have done, just like Chike Doziem said, at the end of the day, I'm going to play their voices, that he's going to take the responsibility of what has happened. And I thank God that now, the majority of them now knew that when he disobeyed, that one mistake, just the one mistake they did to disobey Onyendu, Biafra land was a flame. Over a million people have died because of cost of the sit at home. Whatever that happened in IPOB today because of that particular one mistake you people make. Just like as you are yapping now. What's happening about you claiming that you didn't know. So what was the one mistake? What was the one mistake? People like us, I called you out when I called you out and I said it. No apology. I don't just talk anyhow. There's something you can give to me. The moment I found out you compromised, that is, yeah, your generation will become sorry. You men are evil. But now you're saying revenge. I wonder how you're going to revenge. I hope you're not going to be in Kuwait telling people to revenge in Biafra land. I'm sounding this warning to every IPOB member and even our volunteers. And the real, because I know that the real ESN cannot come down on the ground and be doing that nonsense they're doing. We share it because we cannot start castigating whatever. We want to see your intentions. What our intentions are. What's your strategy? I think second to the last broadcast he came, people are writing, you will employ some rubbish idiots. They'll be writing rubbish on competing with Onyendu. Yeah, broker, people will be writing bulletin about it. Yapping, you cannot back up. And a cowardice that cannot show his common face. And who the heck do you think you are? You guys take the life of our people. What happened in high school, Abba? What happened in the head bridge, Onitsha? What happened in Iguacha? What happened in all these are sacrifices. It has got nothing to do with what you have just done in Abba. This is not for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You guys managed to murder our people and lied about it 72 hours. None of you said a word. Huh? And you're telling me that you're a leader. You're opening your gut to talk about leadership. Open all your generation or whatever you guys are. You guys are evil. I'm telling Biafrans in Biafra land, just know you today that China Sanworu, like I said, one thing people must take home is that China Sanworu is not a ESN commander. Onyendu never mentioned China Sanworu. Not even Chikedozie mentioned his name. China Sanworu was one time Middle East rep which he couldn't savage before he started introducing. Once Onyendu was apprehended and rendition, he started coming to the and said that he's member of the US. His tone changed. That was when he's trying to groom himself. Firstly, approach Kanu to take over. Agenda, everything that guy said, I said it from onset. Whatever he said is what he's doing already. What I want you to take from this broadcast tonight, because it's going to be a very short one, is that what happened in Aba, the protest in Aba, it is not for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see how they attack, you see how they try to tag our leader with evil. They went and sold Fendi, wasting money. All the money they have been stolen, all the money they have hijacked. What is the need of all this nonsense for? He's showing uniform Fendi for our boys on the ground to march. Why people are dying, lying in the hospital, he wasting money to show uniform for them. That's your solidarity with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Says who? Did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu carry you to be solidarity with him? Don't you know what to do to obey Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's orders? What was the only thing Onyen asked? You guys are talking about now, if you make one mistake. But the mistake, you guys have made it over and over and over and again. And sit on top of it. Now you guys have come out emboldened to set up IPOB member and murder them. Abia state coordinator knows much. That is why they have decided to kill him in a cold blood. That is why he was wearing that black alone, because he was an easy target. And the girl that was shouting, not only the girl, there's two voices. There's another guy again that was shouting that this is ESN, Abia State Command. I'm asking you tonight, what was all of that for? Even if they are volunteer force in IPOB, who are you signaling to that this is ESN? Because as ESN, you should prove what makes you ESN. That's what I told you guys the day I had someone writing China Sanworu is a security professor. I was like, are we this docile? Professor on what? On having security badges. That what makes you a security? Who cares? But he can't do it from offsite. He can't do it offsite. Slaughtered our people in a cold blood. In the name of what? You want to please your paymasters. Chikedozie. And where is Chikedozie? Where is Mr. Memo? HND. A vegetable I told you guys that the day we watch you guys for a very long time. And I said it's my own. When I came out, did you see? It is you is my problem. Because all of you know that we all know ourselves. When 2015, who were you 2015? You are nobody. When you made you HND after Umeh they went, we all here. There's nothing there. But I don't betray anybody. We respect you guys based on the code of conduct of IPOB and obey before complaint. And we obeyed you people. I know what happened to me when Umeh America came here. After I knew that all this was state managed. Came here to destroy. After Umeh America came to United Kingdom was divided into 5. And we warned you people ahead of it. But we all knew, and I knew what this institute has sustained because of that particular protest. Nobody knows about it. It's my own problem. But it remains in my name. So tonight, Biafrans, I just want to let you understand that there's nothing they have done that is in interest of Biafrans or IPOB or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. These men have their own agenda. Chike Doziem now is the new leader of the Biafran community, whatever they have formed their community. The same thing they even went to Israel, trying to push them to change our name in Israel. That's how far they have gone. They have an agenda. This man does not represent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, rather they represent IPOB. I want to let you understand. I'm going to play one video here. This is the fake ESN, because if it's ESN carries, they're in the bush defending our land. So why would you set up our men and call Nigerian ESS with their military men to come and kill our people? And you guys uttered no word. And you have the nerve to compare it with what happened in 2015, 16, 17. That our then deputy leader never sleep. 24 hours is on air. Whatever happened, on spot account will keep the record. And you have the nerve. The infantry. So, fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom, let it be known that on 31st of March 2023, that Chike Doziem and his gangs set our people up in Aba. Over 50 men is gone. Those that are injured, and over 100 is missing. Because you can see the multitude of people that were in that protest. And we know how we stage protests when we do one. So, we always hold them responsible on their own words. I have some write-ups here. Maybe I'm going to straight through it, right? Which I'm not going to dwell too much on them because I'm not going to be so long here. Yeah? Now, the reason why I'm putting this thing up here is because China Sanworu, only response he had on his Facebook after this incident happened was response. This is what he wrote. He said, tell that idiot that the same reason that led to massacre of our people in Afaruki Beg, National High School Abampo, and many others placed in Biafra land is the same reason why our people were massacred in Aba on 31st of March 2023. Can you listen to this to show you? And the same person coming back telling you he didn't know. He didn't know who staged the protest. And the audio that where he said it is here. Those who were massacred were not protesting for the release of Chike Doziem, China Sanworu Chike Doziem, or any member of DOS. They were protesting for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Do you see the vendetta? Now, he's trying to build alibi that he was protesting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never asked you to protest for him. Onyendu made it abundantly clear. Onyendu have indefinitely suspended any form of gathering, IPOB in Biafra land and protest. And that order remained the same. That was the reason why he told you people not to suspend the seat at home, which is the ghost town. But do you see how this guy is an evil person? Because he's a vendetta. Now, he's trying to justify that he's doing it for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You're not doing it for Mazi. That's one thing I came here to clarify to Biafrans. It's not for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's for your own agendas. You people have sowed that seed of decoy. And your generations will not come out of it alive. China Sanworu is not it's not Nworu in DSS dungeon. Do you see how he's mocking our leader? Nworu is not in DSS dungeon. People should be reasonable sometimes before they come out on social media to talk rubbish out of their hatred against China Sanworu. Nobody knows who you are. You are a faceless monk. No, who is now, when somebody is talking, people that live in stock and dead will be talking as well. You claim that you are leadership. You're doing it for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's not doing it for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You're doing it for your own agenda. Okay, see, as well, you are following Baman have given you money. All of you guys have shared the bag of money. Nothing else. Election is over. The PDP lost. I continue. This is the exactly, and look at what he says here. He said, I know election is over. They have banked all they are collected from politicians and they want to come out on social media again to cause nuisance to public. Exactly what he has done. And now he's telling you that. Exactly what he has done. And this one is another thing again he wrote after that is again. He's now complimenting the zoo military as they threaten. They said, oh, don't threaten us. Of Nigerian IG, warning IPOB, ESN, Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant Farouk or Yaya, has warned that neither IPOB, ESN, or none other group of individuals should threaten the integrity of the nation as enshrined in the Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria. Now, this is what he wrote. He's complimenting them for what they did. He never said anything against what they did. Now, the next thing now is now accepting what the so-called Yaya have said. The Chief of Army Staff. Yeah? To show you that they are working hand in hand. This picture here you can see here is the Abia State coordinator. You see the guy down there with the black is wearing. Yeah? He said, Akparawa Mende. This is IPOB. This is IPOB Abia State coordinator. This guy was on conference call. The ironic of all this whole thing is that this, you know, when he was narrating about how they called, they made a phone call, put all these things was bunkum. China Sanworu and Chike Doziem was on conference call with this Akparawa Mende, which is Abia State coordinator. They were on phone, on the ground, even when this guy was shot. This particular lady they call Cindy Peters was far away from him because he was on the front with megaphone. And he was an easy target. They picked him up. And when he fell, they went on a meeting. Instantly when this guy fell, the so-called media worms they have, all these riffraffs, now said they would never mention even his name. If we didn't call them out, they couldn't have come out. He came. God, listen, I don't listen to them. You know, if there's anything important to pick up on them, I will. But I George Umeh will never waste my 1 minute. Say I'm listening to China Sanworu. What I'm saying to you that Akparawa Mende was in the conference call with Chike Doziem and China Sanworu and others when this protest was going on, and they were leading them where how to march. More than 45 minutes they were marching. If these guys come out, our people normally do protest sometimes. 15 minutes, everybody's gone. But not to identify themselves to the magnitude. White is everywhere, and only him is wearing black with a megaphone. Easy target. Easy target. And they set them up and murdered him because you know why? Akparawa Mende knows all the atrocity that Chike Doziem and his gang of criminals have committed in Aba. And they have no option to use Cindy. That Cindy of a girl is who they have using to terrorize and kill so many IPOB members in Abia State. I'm saying it tonight unequivocally. So all these things they are doing, they think we can sit down here and watch them. What we are saying is that these people will have their own day. Because this is a pure genocide. Annihilation of our people. This now, China Sanworu and Chike Doziem, now they saw about Fendi for them to justify the money they have collected from every country. Stifle IPOB finance, that is their agenda. But we're here to tell them that, you see where you guys are going, including your media worms. I want all of you. There's no amount of state manage you guys will do will save any of you. Because at the end of the day, you guys have soiled your hands. And the wrath of Chukwukabiyama will visit all your generations. They murdered this gentleman for no reason. Because he knows too much. And China Sanworu will tell you that they didn't know. The phone they're talking about was a conference call they were in when they were marching. Another thing again I want you to take home is the so-called barrister. The property lawyer before in Abuja, which is Ejiofor. Ejiofor went to visit Nnamdi yesterday. Ironically, this cut and paste that he normally does, he never mentioned to Nnamdi what happened in Aba. Ejiofor on his, I'll just put it here. Ejiofor never mentioned the slaughtering of our comrades in Aba to Onyendu tells you all you need to know. He went to visit Onyendu yesterday. What he does is copy and paste. Copy and paste, nothing else you do. But to tell you how vicious and evil these men are, he never disclosed to Onyendu what happened. That our men was lean by them and murdered in Aba. Aba is the heart of our leader. Anybody remember when Onyendu went to Aba in 2014? Aba is there to Onyendu. Anybody knows that. Everybody knows that. Aba is there to our leader. Something cannot happen to even one IPOB member. There must be emergency broadcast. 72 hours. These monsters never said a word. I just want to bring, even Ejiofor himself is complicit because all of them are the ones collecting money from, when he said that they're collecting money from politicians, they know that money that was collecting, that's what did happen between them and Soludo. Soludo now discovered that without Onyendu, there won't be everlasting. Because if I wanted to come out today, Onyendu, one word you said, everywhere will come. They don't want that to happen, but it will happen eventually. At the end of the day, Mazi will come out alive. Just like I saw of you are eating yourself alive now. That's the reason why I just want to bring it to your notice. Now, I want to play the video. This video here is so-called ESN under one command. This is not ESN. These are the clear squad Chinas and his gang of criminals. The money they have started from IPOB, they gang up, that is the people they're going to send on people on the ground. If the media worms cannot, or they're paying all their media worms. If they could not achieve their vendetta with their media worms, now they will send the government to kill you. I'm gonna play the voice here. It's not me that said it. It's one of their boys opened their mouth and said that Chinas are actually killing people. So I'm gonna put it here. You hear with your own voice. Well, these are the one of the ones he used. According to them, remember when he went to Ohofia, they claimed that there was cadet. You remember how many people they murdered in Ohofia after that? Nigerian soldier invaded Ohofia. After that cadet passing out, they claimed them. Where are those men today? He told you one time that these were going to be arresting people. This guy have made unguarded statement. Somebody even in Fasauna. I don't know what, maybe anybody that know him, whoever is selling with him need to ask his supplier to give him a proper one. Because he said things and forget about what he have said. Forgotten that there are people out there that take record of what you guys are doing. ESN Onyendu made it clear to the whole world that ESN was a necessity, was formed to protect our land. You have made in cynical comment, even extending it to Yoruba land, that now causing lives and properties of Biafrans. But you don't know when he made those comments. I don't want to dabble into that. But your words spiked a lot. Even the so-called, some of APC, so-called Igwe is not, there's no Igwe outside Biafra land. In the chair. Then at the end of the day, he claimed that IPOB will come. They will pay IPOB, give IPOB job. IPOB job, for crying out loud. We sponsor whatever we do. That's why we're IPOB. Onyendu refuse somebody to buy our transmitter in 2014. I overheard you talk about there was going to be a transmitter he bring in Biafra land. I ask you again, the one we bought in 2014, where is it? Is it not you people that told DSS? It's in DSS dungeon. Custody till tomorrow morning. That was why Benjamin Imanibu was involved in what is happening. Because that transmitter was in his house. That's how Benjamin Imanibu would get involved. That's why he was arrested. Now you're talking about another transmitter. He want to undo Mazi and the kind this riffraff. He come to them ranting like a mad dog. People are you employ some riffraff nitwicks. They are appalling you. Once you're yapping, they'll be writing on social media as if there's something to back it up. You send our people, they murder, they kill them. What can you do? You want to revenge? Make sure, including your sister in Italy, all of you are in Aba, who you want to revenge. But any IPOB that have that discerning mind must not pay attention to this individual, must not listen to this individual. That is why you have killed so many of our commanders, because why? They cannot take order from you, they don't know who you are. You might be a messenger, secret one, but you want to make yourself relevant. by force. If you guys have done what you've done in abroad, I said it before, how much more people that maybe that look up to you guys, what you guys will do to them? But I tell you one thing, you see, you guys, none of you will go scot-free on what you have. The crime, we have all the records. Chike doesn't say we take responsibility. Now it's open. You're running away. I thought I have the video, I have the audio here that said your chief of staff. You are chief of staff of where? Government. IPOB is not a government. We are freedom fighters. This is where you guys get yourself messed up. We don't have leadership within leadership in IPOB. We have only one central command, the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody else. Everybody take order, everybody follow suit. Nobody, no bagger. Only one central command in everything we do. For your information, you guys are doing some riffraffs. You want to turn this into Nnamdi Igbo, even more dangerous than Nnamdi Igbo. Not IPOB. So-called Nnamdi Igbo in Lagos say he's going to be paying IPOB. Pay which IPOB? Which IPOB is he paying to come and protect him? And you started this nonsense. And now the music is singing. Even they mock them, those that are fine, protect themselves, will do agree. You know, he talks so much unguardedly, this guy. Because people know you, but if you are a man enough, show that your monkey face, then people will deal with you properly. Chine's Chike Doziem now is gone under hiding. Mr. Memo, the chronicle of a saboteur, the enemy at the gate have gone into hiding after stealing IPOB fund. That money will kill all of you. Now, I want to play another video again.
International.
This is the video.
They are shooting at us. That's all. We are peaceful fighters and they are shooting at us. Nigerian government are shooting at us. We are peaceful fighters and Nigerian government is shooting at us. They are shooting at us. There is target everywhere. We are peaceful fighters. We are peaceful fighters and they are shooting at us. You can hear the gunshots.
For your information, the person that's shouting like this mad dog is the so-called Cindy Peters. Is the girl that sold out our people, and now she's hiding somewhere when these men are being mowed down. This girl is hiding somewhere. Now, she's hiding somewhere, confirming that they are killing them. This is the person China Sanwo. This is the China Sanwo henchman in Aba, henchmissis in Aba. Cindy Peters. That ugly monk. These people are evil.
Biafra Alpha Power Media International.
Viewers worldwide, this is the Instant Security Network of the State Command.
Did you hear it? This is another version. This is a man, somebody is recording this and telling the DSS and the Nigerian army who they are. They are not armed. We don't have ESN in our township. It's on record. Onyendi said it. But listen, Cindy said the same thing. This guy who knows this guy is saying the same thing. I given them clue who these guys are. And after that, the bloodbath came in.
And the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and other states, on a peaceful protest to demand for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and also asking the Nigerian federal government to adhere to their own court order and release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's happening. It's happening. The people are en masse. The people have come out en masse to demand for the total release, to demand for the total freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are asking for nothing. Our decision is just simple. Our demand is just simple. Nigerian government should obey their own court order and release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
If you go back on this video, you see the Abia State coordinator is the person lying down there, and yeah, the same girl is the one shouting. She's hiding somewhere and doing this because Mende was an easy target, and as soon as he was felled, China Sanworu and his gang of Chikeduzium, they held a meeting. Nobody to spoke about this. If we didn't call them out, nobody should have known that Mende is gone. When Kanu Takano, they say Kanu Takano shared it. Kanu Takano shared it with a good faith. If you guys know what we are doing, it concerns Biafra. His two parents have died, and he think he will fold his hand and watch you make a mockery of what people have paid with their price. So when you guys say you are the leadership, yeah, you are the chief of staff, aren't you? So if you guys stage protest, we will support you. But when we found out that now you have staged protest to kill our people, then we won't let you go. All you have to say, if you know what to do to restore Biafra, do it. And if you know what to do not to restore, like as you guys have hell bent now that Biafra will not be restored. You are the ones now. You are the real enemies within. Mendy was shot. And this girl, the so-called Cindy, was shouting. The young man is lying there, lifeless. Look at him there. He's lying there lifeless. And she's somewhere. He's there. He's wearing black. It's very easy to identify. He's the only person wearing black trouser, pants among all the people. All the fake Fendi they sold in Aba, wasted our money. Was just to prove a point. That's why sometimes you see them, the state managed people bring them out to justify the money they have embezzled. Because they cannot give account of it. Issue, I know a lot of people have forgotten, but I'm going to bring it back because I will go back to finance. I'm going to lay bare 747,000 before we go to Umeh account. And now, question of the money that they have collected for the last 15 months. Where is those money? That's what they're justifying here to you to see. But it's very, very heartbreaking. You can see how our people came out, even though protest has been suspended. But China Sanworu, I'm going to play his voice here where he said that protests are going to kick off home and abroad. He said it with his own mouth. And he's denying after he killed our people because they didn't reach out with our people. Let's see. Mende is dead. He's gone. Yeah. He's gone. So I'm gonna play the voice of just us to know.
Alpha Power Media International.
Here they confirm him. No, 1 second. It's not this.
Biafra Alpha Power Media International.
And you expect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu but if you have the half fruit. But Mazi Nnamdi
I know there's some people that don't understand it because this guy is a clown. The guy is actually saying that this demented monk that lives in South Africa, because everything is about they're going after our leader's family. But I told him the day they cast that stone is the day they sow the seed of decoy. Now he's justifying and telling you that China Sanworu is actually killing. There's another audio where he said that they're sending DSS. They don't hide it anymore. Even the Dracula teeth in Austria have said it about, giving people's name to DSS. So it's not something hidden. Now, this one is confirming it here. They will label you something, just like I saw, it will tag you something. Now, when you want to kill a dog, give him a bad name. Just like us, I will give an example of myself, because I'm a principal officer. When they can't get their way, they tag you something and they kill that person. I said it before. So now he's saying that if somebody starts stealing, how do you know that they're stealing? If you are not stealing with them. But it's confirming it here. That actually China Sanwo-Olu. So these people that were more than on 31st, what was their crime? I'm asking. Just a question. What crime have they committed? What crime would you tell Onyendu that have committed? While Onyendu told you, you are not protesting for Nnamdi Kanu. You are on your own. You guys are on your own. The reason for that protest has not been clear to anybody. And that's not a good, because if it was something that was real, Radio Biafra was on. Every protest we have done in Biafra land, IKECHUKWU is there, Anointed is there, there's other people, other broadcasters in Radio Biafra. Why wouldn't they be connected and be talking on spot account? But it's on Facebook. You're telling the ESS that this is either state ESN command. Yeah? But this guy here now, when I told him that, the loudest person in the room is the weakest point, just like China Sanwo-Olu, because him, a lot of dust that the guy have sniffed in desert have blocked his Omelangata. And second of all, because he's a pseudo person, so he can be talking anyhow. After drinking and smoking high, then he come out and be ranting. And now as they plan it, they'll be clapping for him as if it is irrelevant. That's nobody that know you, my brother. You're nobody. You are nothing. As long as IPOB is concerned, he could not savage common Middle East. They gave you couldn't do nothing about it. Till tomorrow morning. You say you are a member of the US. What is your portfolio? Nobody ever asked you that question. I'm asking you. But listen to him. Because this is one of their, now they're talking about religion. It's not religion. You see everything in life. That's what they call boomerang. And karma is real. The next, they are coming for you guys. You see, everything you people done in secret will come in open. In nutshell. That's why I don't have permanent friend, neither enemy. But the day we find you wanting, we will shred you. It's a promise.
China is pointing finger. So then you expect the chief of staff to leave you. That is the question.
I hope you guys are listening. Chief of staff. Did you hear that? Chief of staff indeed. I said this over time. IPOB is not a democratic elected government. None of all this clown were elected by anybody. It is the structure that was set up. It's only appointment. And only man that have that power to appoint and dismiss who is our spinning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see, when they started talking about this equal right within IPOB, I warned them. We are not yet a political. We have not achieved what we are fighting for. We are into what they call quasi-military system. Get that into your face calls before you're ranting about calling a moron. You people have structured IPOB as a zoo system. You're giving China Sanwo-Olu, you're hyping China Sanwo-Olu, a faceless idiot that nobody know who he is. Somebody that you don't even know. Because he has no balls. His sister lives in Italy. We have our picture and everything. We know who she is. China Sanwo-Olu, all his family members in Aba, all of them, they live in barracks. Some of you don't know this. All his relative lives in barrack. For the evil that had, that's why the men, they kill men, because men, they know too much. They set him up and murder the guy in cold blood. That's why he was the only person wearing black. A day will come. The testimonies is something of heard. But listen to him.
Because they may be as a member. They need to Zoom machine and the mud. Now I want the badana. They why. Then China Sanwo-Olu say, hey, ride on because yes, I because you are not serious.
Okay, no gear. When they cut you, they will cut your balls off. This is what somebody is saying on a social media. He will do to his own fellow comrade. Did you hear that? Did you just hear that? So, how do you justify the zoo when they kill our people? This is kind of utterances that comes out of their mouth. And he told me you will not boomerang. You guys are in for a very long time.
Finish wrong with you. If they think we are here to joke. No wonder if a phone number by IPOB for some sensitive position I have taken because all of them hanging. About the channel, can hand over to police.
I hope you had it. Hand over. I think it's clear to everybody. I think it's clear tonight to you that it is not me saying it. This is a confirmation because this is the spokesman. Even when they say they suspended me, this idiot that have never served in any capacity in IPOB, that have not dedicated in time for anything. The only thing they gain is that this guy was living where I don't know in one of all these South African countries before IKECHUKWU made him to come to South Africa. When he even narrated IKECHUKWU gave him 2,000 or whatever in this era and time. Imagine people they if you don't fight him. Kevin Fee is a businessman with $2,000. Talking, yapping all these things and people are listening to it. Right? All they come to get from IPOB, they never gave back. They have never served IPOB with their heart. A media warrior. Who made you media warrior? If goes against Onyendu before on media, caused so many issues within IPOB because you people are claiming media warrior. Who made you media warrior? Who made you media warrior? And where did it come from? Every IPOB member that have a smartphone is a media warrior. Who made you media warrior? Who made you media warrior is what I'm asking. Let's finish this audio here. Have to be very dangerous.
Biafra Alpha Power Media International.
Okay, I'm going to play the voice of China Sanwo-Olu more before
Biafra Alpha Media International.
And you expect Mazi but if they have fruit. But Mazi Nnamdi apapa na radio Biafra bunde hawazili dukahazishi Kanu mtafa China is pointing finger. So yes, and then then you expect the chief of staff to leave you. That's the question. If because member, then the mad. Why? Then China's ride on because because you are not serious. Something is wrong with you. They think we are here to joke.
They come on social media. Then we start chicken.
I just want to go straight to get near this guy. Yeah.
When the problem finishes, that's when you have nonsense. And we are not going to take it. But our duty is to make sure protest will continue.
Did you hear it? This is China Sanwo-Olu saying that protest will continue. I hope everybody hear it. I don't want to dwell on this. Did you hear what he just said? He said protest will continue. So because when they try to deny that Akwarawa Mende, which is the IPOB Abia State Coordinator, they know what happened to him, and they were in conference call with Akwarawa Mende, and everything that was happening on the ground, they were giving them all spot account secretly until he was mowed down. So as you can hear, he said it here, that protest continues.
Everywhere, all the places we have announced it, please already have been instructed. The protest will start. because the code is going down and people protest will start.
Biafra Alpha Power Media International.
I hope you guys listen and hear what he said. So
Biafra Alpha Power Media International.
we are not going to dwell on this any longer. And fellow Biafrans, is a very quick one. And like I said, tonight, let every sundry understand that China Sanwo-Olu and Chike Doziem does not represent IPOB, neither Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Whatever they do does not represent our leader. It's a travesty and it's detrimental to Onyendu because they want to hide under our leader's name and commit crime, just like any other person claiming that they're under anything under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But we are here to repel them. I thank you, fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom. And probably before the week runs down, we will come down to do more justice to this. But this is a quick one for everyone to bear in mind what has happened. We are mourning. Everybody should be in state of mourning at this point in time because at the end of the day, so many men have gone down for no reason. For the negligence of those that are pursuing a different agenda. This is not IPOB. This is not what our leaders have suffered for. This is not why their parents have died. This is not why millions of Biafrans have died to sell out our own. China Sanwo-Olu, the faceless monk, and so-called HOND, the vegetable himself, the chronicle of a saboteur, Chike Doziem is an evil man. But they will never get away with this. Mark this day. Thank you. And may IKECHUKWU bless every single one of you. Those of them that have led their life, may their soul soldier on to fight with us until Biafra is restored. Most importantly, may IKECHUKWU guide and protect our leader until we meet again. Thank you and good night from here. That one.